Welcome to the weekly update. This is season 2, episode 37, the week of June 10th. I am Jason Payne.
And I'm Zach Fuller. And for our week in review, we're going to start with our book collection. STMS's Service Club is hosting its final activity for the 2018-2019 school year. And we are collecting books for students at Frederick Douglass Mastery Charter School in Philadelphia. That is a school without a library. And so we will be collecting gently used books for students in kindergarten through 3rd grade. So if you have any of those at home, I know I do, taking up space, bring them in and we'll get them donated for you. Impact testing. Impact testing is a required baseline test for all athletes in grades 7, 9, and 11. And they must take it in order to play PIAA sports. That's our sanctioning authority here. Students in 6th grade and 8th grade were offered opportunities this week to complete this activity for next fall. So those students who completed the impact test this week will be all set and cleared to play and practice at the beginning of the season next year.
And we'll patch in those who didn't make it in.
Yeah. Equitable practices. On Wednesday, June 5th, we hosted our final equitable practices meeting in the middle school library. We had the high school's culture committee there. It's a student committee that was there to give information about what they're doing at the high school, and the committees reported out on their work toward equitable practices. Our 8th grade dance is tonight, Friday, June 7th.
Ta-da!
Ta-da, we're here, and it's decorated. We will host our annual 8th grade dance in the middle school Audion. The event will run from 7 to 9 p.m., and I'm going to say 7 to 9 p.m. sharp. Please make sure that you're here to pick your students up because we have teachers and administrators and parents here to supervise them. So if you would do that, that would be great. Mr. Payne, we have some important dates the week ahead.
So next week, we start 8th grade final exams. So on June 10th, we'll have the ELA and the science exams. On June 11th, we will have math and social studies. And on June 12th, we'll have a makeup for any of the missed sessions. And then that leaves June 13th for the 8th grade trip to Dorney Park.
Mm-hmm. And we also have our 7th grade character counts trip on Monday and our 7th grade trip to Montauk Park on Friday, the picnic.
Yes.
Yes. In other news, the Teen Talk Line is for kids to reach out for informational peer support. They have teen volunteers to talk about what's going on in their lives, to vent, and to get validation for support, and we will give you that phone number down in the newsletter. And we have some more important end-of-year dates that are coming up past next week.
Right.
Our talent show is June 17th. These are the half days, June 17th, June 18th, and June 19th. The 17th is the talent show. The 8th grade is the promotion ceremony for our 8th graders. The 19th is the student council picnic. I also want to remind everybody about school debts or obligations, we call them. We are currently entering and recording obligations. We're also reaching out to families right now who may owe money to the school district or to the middle school for things like Chromebooks, textbooks, cafeteria debts, locker locks, library books, all those things you borrowed. We need to make sure that we get the stuff or the money back so that those things can be available for people in the coming years. And we will be reaching out to families. We have been and will continue to reach out to families regarding those debts that they may owe. It's important for 8th grade students with obligations to recognize that we will ask them to stay seated during the promotion ceremony rather than walk across the stage if those obligations are not met. So parents, that's for you to reach out and to connect with your student to make sure that there's not any money owed to the school district and the taxpayers.
Sports uniforms.
Sports uniforms is another thing. So we want to thank you for a great year. And this is Mr. Fuller and Mr. Payne. And we're saying make it a great week or not. The choice is yours.
It's so cold in here.
It is cold.